Just moments away from puck drop. Both teams seem ready to go. Puck is dropped to that hockey. Gloves are dropped. Fists are ready to fly.
Well, if you want to give a jolt to your team's energy and bench, you have a fight like this, James. Just a matter of who's going to be the victor, but you can see both benches standing up.
And an emphatic end to this one, and this crowd is on its feet.
Yeah, they're on their feet, and both teams are on their feet right now, and you can tell that there's an animosity between these two. I was kind of waiting for them to drop the mitts, and that one's going to end in a hurry with that last punch. Hockey is played at high levels, and it's so intense, and sometimes frustrations and emotions boil over. And this fight is a result of that, but the winning team is going to be the home team, and you can feel it in the building. All the energy has been built for the home team.
And it's go time.
It's go time right off the hop, and fighting, physical and emotional dictating of the pace, and it's going to be a great one.
And on that note, it's hammer time. Crowd on its feet after watching that one.
You should do the count. It's over.
It's over.
Over to the penalty box they go, James, and they'll get some much-needed rest. Well, it's going to be 5 minutes. They can get some water and relax.
Well, it looks like the officials have got all the debris off the ice, and we're back to getting some hockey going again. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Martinez setting up against the wall. Works it across to Dvorak. North Dakota's on the attack. Here's a sharp angle shot. Made the stop on the play. Cap's got the puck in his own zone. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Takes a shot. Denies him. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. And they'll start with possession. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Quick feed to Cap. Just wide. From off the wall and onto a stick. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Slides it diagonally to Martinez. And now he moves it to Cap. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Scrum ensues along the boards. And that's snapped away in the defensive end by Keith. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. Blast from the blue line. Way off target. Puck scooped up by Cap. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Martinez. And now it's grabbed by Baumgartner. North Dakota's got a hold of it against the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Denied by the glove as the puck hops along. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still scoreless in this one. The frozen biscuits drop, and we are back underway here. Oh, there's a big-time hit.
Well, that's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and through. I just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Absolutely levels him.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit. Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling a penalty.
Cape Breton's got it in their own zone. With authority. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. The north end have been penalized. They'll serve 2 in the box.
Well, the refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more.
Man advantage here in his set.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert, move that puck quickly, and
The north end have gained possession off the wall. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Takes the puck at the point. Stotts looks around. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
You have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Now that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Time running out with this man advantage. Here we go. Drives to the paint. And he elects to explore his options. Man advantage fails to deliver. Both teams back playing at even strength with the score still tied. North Dakota's got the puck along the wall. And this is over to Jordan.
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his chest.
Takes control of the puck. Hard hit frees up the puck. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Cape Breton's looking to break out. Here's a chance to move the puck outside the zone. And the puck's out of harm's way. Quick pass to Fitz. And he turns off one of his teammates in front.
Well, he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring and fighting to stay in the play.
Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one.
This is a frustrating situation, James. Just taking a whack load of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
Cape Breton's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
James, I think this is a critical moment in the game. You've had multiple opportunities on the power play. Haven't been able to convert. Now you get another one. The coach is going to have to consider deploying different personnel if they don't get it done.
And that shot gets caught in traffic. North Dakota's got the puck at the defensive end. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Good stand-up hit on the play. He was totally locked in on that play. Looking to break out here on the power play. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Quick pass across to Stotts. That's a solid check on the play. Lofts him. Here's a shot. Scores! The go-ahead goal comes short-handed. Wow!
And talk about giving energy to your team. I mean, you're a role player. You're out there to execute on the other side of the puck. What an added bonus to be that aggressive and create that opportunity. Unbelievable goal.
Getting into the later stages of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Cape Breton's, and the challenge is accepted. And there's the bell.
Oh, James, that's just a crushing blow, executed and landed perfectly. The home side is going to gain a lot of adrenaline after that win. Frustration, physicality, and that fight says it all.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck dropped once again. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Oh, what a save in front!
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that
Time taking away, and he comes up big. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. are about ready to get underway here for the second period. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this run. How do you assess this?
Cape Breton's coaches aren't going to like the possession numbers here, James. Sometimes it doesn't match the eye test, but tonight it does.
Big time stop there. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. North Dakota's up 1-0. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Good shot, frees the puck up. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Sends a pass over. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Oh, and some smart skating against the defender there. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
And here he comes from center. Quick shot, scores! That is cold-blooded.
Love this goal, James. Anytime you're on a penalty shot, you have to have confidence and you have to have patience. You want the goaltender to move first, find the hole, and finish it.
North Dakota's dialed in here tonight, now up by 2 in this second period.
Well, sometimes you can see and you can feel the energy of a team, and that's exactly what's happening right throughout the lineup right now. Goaltending all the way down the ice into the offensive zone. I mean, they have just put on the clinic in terms of their shots. They're finding the way to get pucks through the net, and to be truthful, I'm surprised they only have 2.
Wow, what a stop by the goalie.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
And he comes up with it. Tries to feed it over to Huber. North Dakota's got the puck against the boards. Cape Breton's got it in their own zone. Into the corner now. Barkley's going to elect to slow things down a little and get the whistle.
Well, he has been really busy this period, James, but he's mentally focused, makes a nice save, and holds on for the whistle.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. North Dakota's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Cape Breton's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And a great save! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Stotts will serve 2 for roughing.
Well, numerous infractions here, James, and they're going to lose control of this game. You got to find a way to stay in rhythm. Real tough to do when your bench isn't playing. Get back to even strength. Find a way to get on your toes and attack.
And off the draw with possession. Gets it out of his own end. The Rivermen have the puck against the boards. Parise's going to play it against the half wall. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The north end to have to kill off this penalty. Cross-checking is the call.
And that's another penalty, James, and you know that his teammates aren't going to like this. This really disrupts the flow of the bench and puts his team in a bad spot.
Batten down the hatches. Things should open up here with a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent, too.
The north end have taken possession in their own end. With a penalty coming up here on the play. Gets a basement with the glove. Turned over on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going, and a strong push across to be able to make that save.
The Rivermen have been handed a 2-minute penalty for charging.
They got to take control of this game right now here, James, and that means they got to start being disciplined. I mean, multiple infractions. They're playing shorthanded almost all game. They've got to find a way to get to even strength and garner up some kind of momentum.
Penalty expires and the PP unit gets set to go to work. The here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a point.
So how's that for killing a penalty?
That's turning a PK into a power kill, James. Not just shooting it down the ice. You have time and space. Take advantage with a shorty. Well, the goalie's dropped into the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, but you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you. So this is a smart shot that makes its way to the back of the net.
They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Trying to get out of the defensive end. Time to execute here on this power play. Streaking through center, they go on the attack.
Breezy's up and ready to get back on the ice.
And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
Jordan's been doing some damage tonight. He had his pregame nap, no question about it here, James. He's got himself the Gordie Howe hat-trick. Yeah, we saw the fight. Yeah, we got the assist, and yep, we got the goal. He's got it all, the trifecta and the Gordie Howe.
Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Puck exits the zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They got it. Parisi stick handling in his own zone. And they send it down the ice. Oh, huge hit against the wall. And you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
Kate Burton's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
James, this opportunity is a real gift for the power play, and it's a reason why these personnel have been put on it. They have the specialty set of skills to be able to take it to the net, but it all starts with the face-off.
And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Trying to get it out. Then they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit. Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. Parisi's getting a pair in the sin bin for boarding.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer. Now they find themselves shorthanded.
Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
Moves it to stops. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Pokes it away in his own end. An opportunity for some power play time now as he steps back out onto the ice. Sends the feed in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. And they manage to clear it. Handles the puck. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute. Huge save on the play! Oh my goodness, wow!
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Shoots out of the net. Scores! And we are tied. New game hit
James, I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift is critical.
Cape Breton's offensive pressure has resulted in an equalizer here tonight.
As an athlete, you always know the end of the period is critical time, and you want to maintain pressure, and you want to gain momentum heading into the third. That goes with just that.
Oh, wow! Devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Oh, that's right. And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
That huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when you're down.
Cape Breton's gone up by one here late in period number 2. Now to see if they can build on this when they get to the third. Business is picking up now.
You can sense that this was going to happen, James. They dropped the gloves. Everyone on the benches are standing up, and they're going toe-to-toe here.
two got it out of their system here, Cheryl.
And sometimes you drop the mitts just because of it. You want to stir your team in some way, shape, or form. But listen, they've been going at it throughout this game. I'm not surprised that they finally dropped the mitts.
They've got the debris all cleared up off the ice, and both teams step in for the face-off. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. Oh, look at this. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
North Dakota has been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it weekend, how important it was going to be. Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Kate Breton's got the puck against the half wall. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Let's see what the officials are calling. The North End about to spend the next 2 minutes undermanned.
Well, the PK unit can certainly reset the momentum in this game if they're able to kill it off. Their team is trailing by one. They want to keep it within reach. If they can do it, they will gain some momentum in this.
Another chance here on the main advantage.
An opportunity on the power play to right the wrong, giving up that shorty earlier. A real trendsetter here, the ability to get back on your toes and put one by.
And down it goes as the puck goes free. Dishes it to Stotts. North Dakota's gotten possession while undermanned. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
Fires it, and there's the save of the play. Parise's got it in the defensive end. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Oh, a clutch save!
Barkley's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Stotts is going off for interference.
Everyone's got a role on a team, James, and we got to find a way to execute in yours. And the PK unit has to get in the lanes. They got to find a way to kill this off with the one-goal lead.
And they'll roll the power play unit right back out.
On a one-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
The North End have the puck in the defensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And he takes the dish. And he makes the easy save.
Fitz's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
Takes the blast. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Oh, great glove save!
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone. Stotts is now standing ready to get back on the ice.
Cape Breton's penalty killers deliver a huge effort to keep that one-goal lead intact.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by one, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
Cape Breton's got a hold of the puck. Loses the coverage there. He got all of that hit on the play. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Stopped by the goaltender.
Jordan's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
Grabbed along the board by Stotts. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Tampers flaring after the whistle here.
Everyone knows you can't shoot the puck after the whistle, James. There's traffic in front. It can be dangerous. But what it's doing, it's getting under the skin of your opponent. And that's exactly what his intentions were.
Oh, and it's all over.
Well, it's over. It almost looked uncontested, didn't it? I mean, he took it square, and he had no chance on that one, James. The road team's bench is banging their sticks, standing up as they cheer on their player, and that tilt went their way.
All right, both teams back at the face-off circle after the dust finally settles on that Donnybrook. Nice job tying up his opponent. North Dakota's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed from his own end. In front. Oh, he comes up with a stop.
Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
North Dakota's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. The North End have taken to the offensive attack. Oh, what an effort to block that shot. Turns it away. Protects the puck around all sorts of danger. Clearing attempt. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up.
Jordan's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Oh, how do you miss that? I mean, it's all part of the game, but Cheryl, you've got to connect on that one.
Well, you do, especially when you get those grade A scoring chances. You have to find a way to, at minimum, get it to the net. But, man, I think he had a little more time on his side, and it just ricochets off his toe.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Cape Breton's got a 3-2 lead at this point. Slides the puck over to Parisi. Cape Breton's looking to break out. Jordan's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Puts it on net. Blocked it. He may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
The North End to have possession along the boards. And now he moves it quickly to Jordan. Shot redirected off one of his own line mates there. Cape Breton's got the puck in the defensive end. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
North Dakota's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks at a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Here in the late going to the frame, Cape Breton's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Cape Breton's looking to break out. Drops him on the play. Sends the pass over. Under a minute.
They tied it up! They tied it up here in the third! Well, this is clutch, James. You get an opportunity and you convert on it. It's also the clock is ticking. You have to find a way to put it in. They do just that. And now guess what? They've got their foot on the gas. James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
Parise's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Oh, quick move to sidestep the check. Picked up along the wall by Stutz. Cape Breton's on the attack. Stones him with the blocker. Oh, what a hit along the boards. On the backhand. Denies him in front.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
Closes the gap along the wall. Here's a short pass to Jordan. And some textbook body contact there. Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one. There's a shot. 9 seconds and he makes the save. So 60 minutes of play and nothing decided. That means we've got overtime, and it's coming up right after this. Players are back on the ice. They're set. As of the officials, overtime. Let's find out. Oh, you can feel the tension in this arena. Sudden death overtime is underway. Offside, the call will get a reset. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Jordan's moving the puck through his own zone. North Dakota's got him along the wall. Too much congestion blocks the shot. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Denied by the goaltender. And a nice save there as play continues. Dakota's got a hold of it along the wall. Scores! There's your overtime winner. He's They scratched, and they deserve that win tonight.
dreams are just a fantasy, and that is all they'll ever be. I turn the lights out on 1,000 eyes, all watching, waiting.
North Dakota's entering play, having taken the last game between these two squads. They'll be leaning on him to be a catalyst to produce offensively tonight. He is the heartbeat for this club, and they'll look for him to deliver. Two dynamic stars, two fierce rivals. It's a grudge match, and it's next. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. Great night for hockey. You can smell the popcorn in the air, and that puck is dropped. Kate Burton's got it from behind the net. The north end to have it on the attack. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
North Dakota's got one early in this one. Now do they continue to attack, or do they try to protect here, Cheryl?
It's early in the game. You have to continue to attack, especially when your opponent looks like they haven't even settled in.
Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play's going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
Kate Burton's man advantage here will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, they earned this power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. And it stays in. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. North Dakota's won the defensive zone draw. In close! Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and outwill his opponent to find the puck.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Comes up with a stop. Kate Burton's got possession of the puck. And he takes the lead. A chance! And that goes off a block. North Dakota's got the puck short-handed. Throws it in. Kate Burton's got the puck along the boards. Works it across to McKenzie. Laying the body.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Into the middle. It scores! What an opportunity, and delivers.
I guess this means he's back in the coach's good books. Hey, James, he's in the penalty box, doesn't get scored against, but winds up getting the goal on that one. That's got to feel pretty good.
Lots of time left in this period. North Dakota's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Receives the pass. Lays the body into that play. What a hit against the wall there. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Along the half wall with the puck. Quick shot.
His movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Kate Burton's got a hold of it against the wall. Loose puck and they're off to the races. And a successful clearing attempt. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Rivermen have to serve 2 minutes for boarding.
Well, he's going to get a boarding call on that one, James. Really aggressive and throws his opponent into the boards.
North Dakota sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shot into the net. It is the tone setter.
He grabs the puck here at the point. And there's the save. Trying to clear. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Bodies everywhere. Complete chaos. Multiple calls on the play. And the team is certainly going to be behind the 8-ball as they have to kill a few off.
North Dakota's got a 5-on-3, and the clock's their BFF here.
In a 5-on-3, you have advantages all over the ice in the offensive zone, but you still can move. You can move and isolate players. When you do this, you create movement, more opportunity. That's exactly what you have to do.
Scores! On the power play, they struck.
Well, it's certainly showing chemistry, isn't it, James? The way they're moving the puck, they're moving positions, they're not static, there's a lot of motion, and they convert. I love that he's going to show up on the score sheet for this one here, James, because it's a great defensive effort with the poke check that leads to the goal, and you can certainly tell that the entire bench, including the coach, is happy with this one.
Mackenzie's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. North Dakota's in now. Here we go. Oh, unlucky break for the shooter as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out.
North Dakota is trying to increase their lead, and they're sitting pretty comfortable right now, just dominating possession in the offensive zone. This one fires right off the post. Nonetheless, they are always retrieving and hounding the puck.
Oh, look at this. It's going to be a fight.
Well, and being a good teammate is also having your teammates back, and looking at one of your players down and injured, not liking the hit. This is why the response is a fight.
Well, a pretty spirited, some might say justified response after he took out his teammate.
Well, yeah, and you knew they weren't going to let anyone get pushed around on their team, and it's a tough to watch someone get injured on a play, but stepping in, having the courage to do it and stand up for your teammate, I think the entire bench likes that.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. North Dakota's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Passes it over. Big time hit. Oh, he scores! Off the pipe and pulls you to twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. Listen, this is such a difficult play to defend. I mean, you've got the power move in the shield, so the athlete is protecting the puck. He's doing a great job of it. It's really difficult as a defender to get to position to be able to get your stick on that puck. It's a beautiful play.
Here's a chance. Scores! Coming up, but short-handed. Wow.
Well, you gotta love the aggressive nature of this PK unit. They jumped, they attacked, and they got the puck. They found a way to cash in and convert on the opportunity.
Another face-off living here on this power play. And off the draw, they take the puck.
Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team.
And here we go. They're going to fight, and this is the response.
Well, it's a response to the injured player, right? And anytime you're a teammate sitting on the bench or on the ice and this happens, not only you worry for your teammate, but you also want some retribution. You want to respond and let the other guy know that this can't happen. Something needed to happen to change the momentum within this game, and that fight is a result of a bit of frustration, also trying to spark your bench. You know the game isn't over yet. You're not willing to concede. And if you're not willing to concede, you got to get something going.
Cape Breton's won it. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Takes the puck. Fantastic save!
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Save! Oh, my goodness!
Well, don't just peek out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. Sometimes we have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Big time stop!
Great stop, great rebound control, and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Fires it on net! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Puck grab by Mackenzie. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it. These are the types of games that offense loves and defense hates here, James. I mean, the puck is going north-south every single time. Both teams trading chances at either end.
North Dakota's built themselves a large lead, and there are still more than 2 periods to play here. Shuts him down. Picked up along the boards by Dakota. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Oh, tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. The Rivermen have been penalized. They'll serve 2 in the box.
Well, we know the time on ice numbers are all going to the penalty killers here, James, because it has been an onset, a parade to the penalty box. They got to find a way to play even strength. Well, I really like them working off the 1-3-1 sequence that they were successful on earlier, James. It really opens up the ice. You're using and stretching the entire zone. And listen, there's a lot of ice for the defense to cover. So you can look to the flanks, you can look to the bumper, but a lot of options off of it.
Forcing them to regroup. Good use of the body on the play. Play whistle dead, offside the call.
Well, with that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Decides to go to the backhand. Big time stop there.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Cape Breton's got a little time left on this penalty to kill off, and they win the draw here to start the frame. And he loses control here. And there's the save.
Harpreet's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
And there's another penalty call against the home team. These fans are frustrated. Cheryl, I think these calls are legit. I just think that the fans are wondering, what about the other side here?
Well, yeah, they got to be expecting to get one soon here, as it is one-sided. It's so hard for a team to get into the game when there's no flow because you keep parading yourself to the box.
Face off and another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
The power play's been on point tonight. Already scored a goal. Another opportunity now. And it's about the motion. I really like the way that they're moving the coverage. They're opening up the middle of the ice and they're attacking the net.
Puck slid down the ice. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end.
trusts his edges, and it's almost as he's saying to the defender, come on, come with me. And the moment he knows that he's got the defender, he turns on the dime and takes the space that he's created.
Power play set to roll on as the Sinners get ready for the faceoff. McKenzie's got it into offensive territory. Makes some space. Big save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. North Dakota's latest goal has now given them a 4-goal lead. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Oh, he rocked him! Kate Britton's got possession at center. Penalty coming up here. McKenzie's going off for interference.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit, and you know what? They are taxed, they are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
North Dakota's got a 5-on-3 and lots of time on their side.
Oh, and that is a lot of time on a 5-on-3. You have to have a sense of urgency here, though, because if you pop one by, you still have the man advantage.
Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The north end to have to spend the next 2 minutes undermanned.
As he makes his way to the penalty box yet again, James, you can see that he's on a first-name basis with the officials in this one.
You are better than that.
Power play unit going back to work.
Well, that's a tough one to take when you're 5-on-3, but you still have a huge opportunity 4-on-3, and this is where coaching comes in, James. You have to know how to settle your bench down and put the appropriate players out there.
Here he is, they're close. They score. The pile-on continues, Cheryl.
It is ugly, and there's nothing worse in the score than having your own crowd just give way on you. They are not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago. Makes some space. And Britton's got the puck. They clear the zone. Kate Britton's got some room to do something here on this power play as the penalty expires. And not much on that one.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Chance to reset here on the draw, this man advantage. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Made that stop. And he coughs it up with the pass. Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency. All perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
The north end to have possession now. There's a firm collision. Jordan's got it behind the net. This is and again, another hit. He's just racking them up tonight.
Well, he really is.
He's got a step. Oh, and that goes sideways.
Yeah, it's a tough look, James, and a missed opportunity. It's not often that you get in all alone. At the very least, you got to make the goaltender make a save.
Feeds the puck across to Jordan. The Rivermen have it in their own zone. Takes the pass. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Look out, unwritten rule broken.
You said it right there. The unwritten rule in hockey. You don't hit after the whistle, and you certainly don't shoot the puck after the whistle.
And there's the winning goal.
Did he ever connect on that one, James? And now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up. The home side is going to gain a lot of adrenaline after that win. Frustration, physicality, and that fight says it all.
Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that's to Huber. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Cape Breton's got it in their own zone. Oh, great play to sidestep the hook check. Denies him in close.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that.
It's in the back of the net. For an own goal.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck and he fires it past the tender.
North Dakota's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight, especially what they've been doing in the offensive zone.
Yeah, why would you slow down when you can pad your stats? I mean, they've been all over the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun out there, and they're going to wave right through the bench.
Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Oh, he'll feel that one. North Dakota's got the puck.
Gordon's been feeling it out there. The puck's been on his stick, and he's just filling the net. And the crowd, they certainly don't like it. They're frustrated with their team. North Dakota's been effective all night long, and you can see the momentum just on the bench, the body language. Everyone's having a ton of fun there. All you have to do is look at the scoreboard and you see the smiles.
Comes up with the stop. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
Lee's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
And sends it just out of reach. Pass back to the point. Cape Breton's looking to break out of their own end. Across the line from center. Avoids poke check. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck. And how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net. That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Well, you could feel this coming. Here they go.
Yeah, they were coming towards one another, and you knew it was going to happen. And both of the benches are elevated, standing up as this one's going on.
And he drops the hammer to end this one.
Well, it's an emotional game, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do, whether it's standing up for yourself or for a teammate, and that one's going to end right there with that last punch. With this game completely out of hand right now, this is a predictable fight. Late in the game, it's a blowout. This is frustration bubbling over.
Well, this game has new life breathed into this building tonight after what we just saw moments ago, but we still got a game to play. North Dakota's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Save. Taken along the wall by Petrov. Devastating hit, and what a jolt of energy for the bench, too. Drives to the sweet spot. Decides to think about it. Denied by Drake. North Dakota's got the puck along the wall. Too many bodies in the way. North Dakota's gained possession along the boards. Slammed into the wall. Dakota's got a hold of the puck. Levels him with a hit. And that's off a stick. Chance in front. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, he's going to win the foot race to the net here, but he's got to have the courage to do it as well. He fights for the space to get the shot off. That's a high-danger scoring chance. Just doesn't come out.
And he completes the hat-trick there.
You got to love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? He's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. You get these grade A scoring chances nice and tight to the net. You got to find a way to convert on it, but you have to be aware of where the goaltender is. You don't have much time. You have to have quick hands, but you have to find the back of the net when there's not much room.
Kate Burton's won the face-off at center. And he'll dump it in. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James, and these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Kate Burton's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on the power play as of yet here, James, but if they're able to capitalize and get on the board, guess what? The numbers go up pretty quickly.
North Dakota's taking possession in their own end. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. From the open ice, they gain the line. Oh, wow. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
You can play hard, you can play physical, and you can be an agitator, but you can't dance to the penalty box. You're putting your team in a vulnerable spot here, James. They got to figure it out.
North Dakota's got it in the defensive zone. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. McKenzie's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
It's always tough when one of your best PKers is in the penalty box. He saw that shorty earlier. He can be dangerous, but now he's sitting for 2.
And the man advantage unit goes right back to work.
Well, a frustrating situation, no doubt, going to the 4-on-3, but a huge opportunity still approaches them. They have to, well, you can't do that or you're going to find your mistake. Well, it's a delayed call, and it almost looks as that the defensive structure collapses, and man, do they take advantage. This is an energy shift and one that coaches love. When you barrel in on the forecheck and you separate the body from puck, you're not afraid. You're showing your team that you want to be relentless and drive the paint. That's exactly what he does, and he finds himself with a goal.
And they win that neutral zone draw. North Dakota's got it along the wall. Time penalty looming. Whistler stops the play.
Well, this is a constant parade to the penalty box, just showing a ton of frustration throughout this game. To be honest, I'm surprised the coach even put him back out there.
Lots of room on the ice here for a little 3-on-3.
I wish I played 3-on-3 back in the day, James. So much fun with so much ice available. A reason why coaches put their fastest players out there. But man, you have to be aware of your shot selection, because if it goes the other way, he scores! Oh, rebound! And he puts it in! That's a great shot, James. Being with his head up, he looks at the goaltender. Quick release that beats the goaltender 5-hole.
Kate Burton's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Well, it's not a lot. Scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build out that last shift.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. It's an opportunity
defensive saves. I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, too. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Cape Breton's got it in their own zone. Puck picked up by McKenzie. North Dakota's got control of it now from their own end. Solid hit on the play. The Rivermen have gained control of the puck along the wall. Oh, look at this. With possession along the wall. And he hits one of his own. Oh, stop it! How did he do that?
I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team has got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save.
We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Sends it over. North Dakota's got the puck in the defensive end. Grabs it in his own end. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Oh, that sounded like a car crash against the wall. Let's get the call. The North End have been handed a 2-minute penalty for interference.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And they get that puck down the ice. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Quick feed to McKenzie. Here's a chance to point, and that's stopped. McKenzie's got control of the puck in the corner. And the play on his act gets a piece of the glove.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Slides it over with pace to Schwartz. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. McKenzie's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Let's see the call here. The North End have to serve 2 for tripping.
Well, the parade to the penalty box is going to continue here, and we've just got to find a way to get this bench emotionally controlled right now, or they're just going to give this game away.
Cape Breton's got a 5-on-3, but not a lot of time to work with.
A short 5-on-3 here, James, that you know that they're going to crash the net. They've got to get it on their stick, off their stick, and they've got to crowd the front.
North Dakota's looking to break out. Fits this back out onto the ice, and they will continue to play short-handed here. Cape Breton's got a hold of the puck now. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Catches all of it in the chest.
One right there and took him down. Coming off a heated battle like that, it's important to allow those emotions to just simmer so they can cool off in the penalty box for 5 minutes, get some rest and some water.
Wilson's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Cape Breton's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Takes the shot. It's tipped in front. Oh, what a glove save. Wow. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. And a solid job tying up his opponent. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. All alone with an empty cage. Fires towards the empty net. And into the wide-open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
Wilson's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Cape Breton's won the draw in the neutral zone. Makes his presence known on the ice. Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
Cape Breton's time is running out in this one to try to even things up. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but no finish tonight. And off the face-off, they take possession. Takes it across the blue line. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. North Dakota's got it in their own zone. Look at this. They've got some guys here on the attack. Oh, it stays out. Whoa!
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else.
The frozen biscuits drop and they're back underway here. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. Well, there'll be smiles all around in one locker room tonight following this EASHL challenge.
Anytime it's a challenge, you know there's a lot on the line, in particular the bragging rights, and you can see it in the body language right there. They're pretty content with this victory.
Some guy comes up, says I'm his type. I just threw up in my mouth when he just tried to ask me out. Yet don't approach me, I just wanna dance with my friends.
North Dakota's taken back-to-back games in this ongoing grudge match. You need offense to win, and they'll look to him to help deliver some of that. Love's one of those players to watch tonight to drive the offense. It's grudge match night here at the rink, and two great stars leading the charge, and it's going down next. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Rivermen have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Now an early penalty here is going to put them in a vulnerable spot, James. They got to figure out a way to kill it off and gain some momentum.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play.
Felt like this was coming.
No better way to get the crowd involved, to have physical engagement and fight right off the hop, James.
And there's the bell.
Oh, James, that's just a crushing blow, executed and landed perfectly. When the fight started, the fans erupted, and then all of a sudden the tilt went the road team's way, and it got awfully silent in here.
Keith's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Wilson's won the draw inside his own end. And he sidesteps the check there. And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
O'Neill's getting handed an unsportsmanlike.
They got to take control of this game right now here, James, and that means they got to start being disciplined. I mean, multiple infractions. They're playing shorthanded almost all game. They got to find a way to get to even strength and garner up some kind of momentum.
What an opportunity for the power play here. They've got lots of time to work this 5-on-3.
In a 5-on-3, you have advantages all over the ice in the offensive zone. They really like the deployment of this power play, James. And let's face it, it is a privilege to be on it. There's internal competition. The best way to stay on it is score a goal. They can't blame the goalie on this one. He's tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck blocking.
Hey, Brayton's talked a lot about getting off to good starts, and look at this, case in point right here.
Well, yeah, you get up by one goal early in the game, and it just creates momentum all around your bench. Everyone gets on the ice. They want to contribute. They want to be the one to get the goal.
Scores into the empty net.
You put your goaltender for the extra time room, and then you're unable to convert and execute. It winds up going the other way, and you pay the price. Well, hey, goal's a goal, and when you see an empty net, you got to seize the opportunity.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Kate Brayton's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Keith's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Kate Brayton's got a hold of the puck. Well, the line in the sand has been drawn here. It's go time.
Yeah, it's just a matter of which way it falls here, James, because this is going to be a physically engaging game, isn't it, when it starts this way?
Sure, that looks like a goalie yard sale out here at center ice.
Well, something had to have been said earlier in the game where this was predetermined because to run the distance of the ice and fight, I haven't seen that before. The home side is going to gain a lot of adrenaline after that win. Frustration, physicality, and that fight says it all.
Cape Breton's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work. Wilson's won it. Regains control here in the neutral zone. Grabbed in the open ice by Petrov. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Jordan's off to the box for 2 for goaltender interference.
The entire group certainly looks agitated and frustrated tonight, and it's boiling over into their play. I mean, they're dancing to the penalty box right now, and their opponent's going to make them pay here, James. They got to figure out a way to reset the temperature with this group and get in rhythm.
Quick pass to Dvorak. Moves the puck to Wilson. Cape Breton's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Looks to pass it to Huber. Taken by Keith. And as he skates back out onto the ice, it's a brief power play. They'll have to go to work here. Cape Breton's... Oh, how did he keep that one out? What a save.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender in task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
They are stars as the power play expires. They still make it count.
Yeah, they're not going to get credit for the power play goal here, but all of the momentum is generated from it. The sustained pressure. As a result, without the proper structure defensively, they're able to capitalize on this one. Well, these below-the-goal line goals are so difficult to trap, James. I mean, when the puck carrier's below the goal line, everyone's turned on focus, toes are turned, and the shooter gets lost in coverage to a quiet area of the ice and makes himself available for the pass. He delivers a one-timer that just beats the goaltender who's still looking at the puck.
Moves the puck over to Harris. We got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. Jordan's getting 2 for goal interference.
Well, the refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more. Well, listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot, and that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1, where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
And it gets a 1-2. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Rivermen have found themselves undermanned. Interference the call.
Well, you can see in his body language that he's frustrated with himself as he dances to the penalty box for the second time this period.
A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to all alone.
He scores! 4 straight goals in a row now.
And talking about confidence, hey, James, I mean, that one does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Cape Breton's taking full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Lums won the draw at center. Look at this pounder, they're going to go.
Well, they're going to go and run the fist, not just their mouths here. Physical engagement, trying to switch momentum for each of their teams.
Ding, ding, there is the bell to wrap this one up.
3, 2, 1, tapping out.
Good night.
You have to pick your moments in a game, James, and this fighting is a product of picking a moment to try and rally the troops, if you will, and try and build some momentum in this game.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Cape Breton's now up by 4. Oh, a good textbook hit there. Good stand-up hit. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a
short-handed breakaway. Into the yard and catches it empty net goal.
motion. What we're seeing tonight with their success is about working on it in practice. Repetition, success, and it is certainly translated to the game tonight.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Ref's arms in the air with a penalty coming up. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Well, numerous infractions here, James, and they're going to lose control of this game. You got to find a way to stay in rhythm. Real tough to do when your bench isn't playing. Get back to even strength. Find a way to get on your toes and attack.
A little more room out there with a little 4-on-4.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing.
It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Takes a shot. Easily turned away by the goaltender. North Dakota's got a chance to go to work on the power play here after their penalty expired. We got a penalty coming up as he was hooked on the play. And he takes the feed. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
Well, it looks like he wasn't ready to play today. He's got that frustrated edge about him, and he's put his team in a real bad spot. I'm surprised that he's out there, and I'm not sure he's going to get back out once he gets out of the box.
And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck set to drop.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
It's an opportunity for the power play unit to go to work now as the penalty expires. Slides it diagonally to Jordan. Delayed penalty coming up here. Jordan's got it along the wing. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. And after some commotion around the crease, they're going to go here.
Well, he wanted the tender, James, but he's not going to get him. His teammate has his back and jumps right in.
And drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed and a tough one on the other end. Not difficult to see who won that fight. The W goes the road team all the way.
And on the heels of that call, we get ourselves a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice.
Breakaway! Oh, what a save! Who was that masked man?
Well, the goaltender gets right to the top of his crease, and I just love how technically sound he is, but he's also very athletic, so he covers a lot of ground. He does that to make the save.
A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1s all over.
And he comes up with it. Scores! The defender put it into his own net.
Well, that's a tough one, James. I'm not sure if he knew that the net was empty, but nonetheless, he passed it right down there in the middle of the net.
Cape Breton's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. It's go time. Right on the button, and this thing's over.
He got his bell wrong. He really connected on that one. Coming off a heated battle like that, it's important to allow those emotions to just simmer so they can cool off in the penalty box for 5 minutes, get some rest and some water.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. North Dakota's picked themselves up off the canvas, but they still fight an uphill battle here. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. And a little physicality ends that threat. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Rivermen have to kill off these next 2 minutes as they've been tagged for goalie interference.
Well, we know the time on ice numbers are all going to the opportunity on the power play here. You got to forget about that shorty. Otherwise, you're going to be scared to handle that puck at the top.
Quick shot. Traps that puck tight into his chest. Delayed penalty coming up here. Shakes off the coverage. Here's a chance. Just misses.
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle. And when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss. And that's what happened there. Well, you don't see this very often, James. The first penalty is called. It's a delayed call, and then multiple infractions afterwards. They put themselves in a real tough spot.
Cape Breton's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, they're going to have to reset after taking that penalty. Just focus and find a way to create some momentum and urgency on this 4-on-3.
And that's broken up with a stick in front. North Dakota's gained the line and into the zone. Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute.
On the power play again, James, and they don't get a goal. And this unit has been snake-bitten, and you can see it in their body language. Really frustrated and deflated with all the opportunities they've been given.
He got all of that one. Scooped up along the wall by Huber. Devastating hit into the boards, and listen to this building rattle. Nearing the final 60 seconds here in this first period. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Dropped over the open ice. Angles it over to Huber. Uses the force on that hit. Takes a shot. And he gets in front of that. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, we'll have to get all of this sorted out here, James, as there's going to be multiple calls on this play.
Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up. Cape Breton's got it in the defensive zone. Lum's gaining momentum. Penalty coming up. Let's see what the officials are called.